Hello everyone, this is a second video. In this one we're gonna be covering are the pairs as an individual pair. So let's start with the euro dollar. As we explained in the first video, the euro dollar can be doing two different scenarios here or two different counts. The first scenario, as you guys see, is calling from this to be A and B, and this is with wave C. Now, all depends on how we're laboring. Let me reduce a little bit here. This is how we're laboring this from here. So we can see it like this is either A, B, and C to end, or this is 1, 2, and 3 to end. Anyway, I believe that this structure is very clear here with a 5-wave move, a 3 waves back, and from here we can label 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is an 8-hour chart, and in an 8-hour chart, as you guys see, from here we don't got divergency. So that's telling me that it's possible that wave 3, that is a 3-wave move technically from here, that is coming to the end. Alright, so that should end in the euro dollar around 150.85, 150.45 area before we can see if we're gonna develop to the 152 or it's gonna go back in the drop already. But I believe that the next 150 picks in the euro dollar are to the outside without question, my own opinion. Now let's move on to another pairs. Now I'm sorry, and right here we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that can be taken a wave of the diagonal. If we take a diagonal from here, if we take a diagonal from here, should trade today around 147.50 before the final move out. Alright, now let's move on to more pairs. This is the pound. The pound is showing something similar when we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So still we believe that around 168.80, 170 is gonna be tradable in the pound. Alright guys, now let's move on to more pairs. The euro pound is showing something very compressed right here. Why? Because this can be an ending diagonal, or this can be wave 1 or 5 that ends around this level. So still we believe that the pound is gonna trade higher. If we look at on the pound, the euro pound, if we look at the euro pound in the dailies, still we see as a clear cut that the 89.44 should be tradable. Let me show you that chart right here pretty fast. Let's see where the euro pound in the daily is. Okay, right here. You see, we should get a high above 89.41. We haven't yet, and that's why we believe that we should go higher. This looks very similar to the Europe. So this is a 3-way, this is a 3-way, and we should get a new print. So 91.68 can be possible. Still, we believe that we should go higher in the euro pound. Now let's move on to more pairs. This is the euro CAD. The euro CAD is kind of concerns to me. Why? Because we see in the euro CAD like a 5-wave move, like this can be ended at the equal legs right here, and then we should start trading lower. That's gonna prove like the CAD is stronger than the euro, but the CAD at this level is also, it can also be ending a cycle, and that's gonna take the euro to get weak in order for the euro CAD to go lower. Having said that, we need to check that possibility within the euro CAD relating to the euro. But still, I believe that the euro CAD can trade 300 more picks to the downside to around 92, 93 area. Alright, so we're gonna check that the euro CAD looks, guys, at least another 3 waves down is gonna make after 3 waves out on the euro CAD. This is the daily on the euro CAD. Now let's see the euro Swiss. the Euro Swiss right here, as you guys see, is ending a possible three-wave move, a five-wave move in an ending diagonal to the downside. Having said that, we should expect US dollar strength against the Swiss. So every top or bottom do not have to be exactly at the same times. It's a process. So there is a chance that can be some pairs that top or bottom before the others. And having said that, also that means that possible the US dollar against the Swedish franco is gonna be the first one to bottom against the US dollar, because I already see, like we say, the US dollar against the yen with the bottom, so possible the second ones can be the dollar against the Swede. Now let's check on it on the weekly chart of this pair, and we're gonna see, I don't know why I keep getting this chart. Let's see the daily. I'm sorry. One second. It's an ending diagonal also on the dailies. So, but I want to show you guys this. Let me take this. Hold on for a second. Okay, look at here, guys. From here, you can see this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and wave 5 is coming to the end as an ending diagonal. When you got from here, you see. Let me erase this for a second. Sorry. It's an ending diagonal coming to the end. You're gonna see like it is busting for the diagonal here. When you got from here, you got the first leg, the second, the third, the fourth, and it's ending the 5. Now look at the divergence that we're getting in the RSI. That's telling me that this pair should rebound pretty soon. Now that's gonna be dollar strength. Look at the weekly. You see the same structure on the ending diagonal coming for the triangle. So be aware that this pair should bust. Look at the divergence from here, guys. Huge divergence on the weekly. The momentum is not there anymore. This is a wedgie. When you see 1, 2, 3, 4, and you see the 5 leg of the divergence. I'm sorry. Of the wedgie taking place. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So be ready for a bounce in this pair, pretty strong to the outside pretty soon. Now let's see the New Zealand. Look at the New Zealand. The New Zealand is testing. It's gonna test soon also the trend line that is coming from this high is gonna be tested, and that's gonna be key right there. That trend line that comes around 81.36 is gonna be huge, guys. And then from there we're gonna see if we got the right counts with the ending diagonal, or this is nothing more than a 3 ways move to the outside. It's been pretty strong, as you guys see in the New Zealand, but we should get some drop from around 81.50 area in the New Zealand. Then let's see the Aussie. Aussie, look, already passed our minimum target. That was 108.04. It looks like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and then the 4, and then from here, we have to get into the inside here and see from here on the Aussie that is already close to already past the 1618. So I'm expecting Aussie also to get weak pretty soon. Now let's see the euro index right here. This is the euro index in the 4 hour, guys. Let's see the daily. On the daily, you guys see from here, you see 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 already almost completed. Now if we go to the 4 hour, looks 1, 2, 3, looks like a diagonal 4 that should drop to around 113.20, and from there we should get another leg higher in the euro indexes. Let's keep going with the pairs. Now let's see gold and silver. Gold, it got a lot of momentum this week, guys, and we are suspecting that gold is in the look from 1641 or higher, believe it or not. Why? Because look, this is a wave 3. Forget about wave 4 or nothing. This is a wave 3 or 5. Of course, it's gonna respect the highest print on the RSI, which is here. You see, he never gonna break 8610. By wave 5, wave 3 or 5 should prove higher, same here. So we believe right now we got 76, 78. This is on the weekly. If we go lower to the daily, we believe that this is the count, and then gold is gonna keep going higher. We see that around, if we go with the count around 1600, it should end wave 3 and get put back and going higher in gold. Silver about the same. Silver, but look at silver, guys. That's a powerful wave right here, and we believe that silver is in with a wave 4 or wave 5 and should keep going higher with gold. That's what we believe also in silver. Let me see what else I think that we have covered. Let's see some gem pairs. Okay, this is a beauty what I'm going to show you guys. This is the pound against the Swedish franc. This pair is showing a nice triangle there. This pair is showing a nice triangle there in the 4 hour. Look, guys, nice triangle that should trade higher to around 148 before witnessing the pound. That's telling me that the Swedish franc is gonna get weak soon. That's why we have the trade on the euro Swiss, because I believe that the Swiss is gonna be one of the first pair that is gonna get weak. So in general, guys, if you see, we're expecting the Swedish franc to get weak pretty soon. Now that pair, when it ends that wave E, that pair is gonna drop again to around I would say 130, 132, 131, and then going higher. This is the pound against the Swedish franc in the daily. See what else? Let's see some gem pairs. Okay, the pound yen. Look at the pound yens in the 4 hours, guys. It looks like we should go. I think that the yen is gonna get weak in a way C, like we see in here, and then we can see the pounds getting weak against the yen from around 136, I would say 36.50, 36.70 to around 129 in the next week. I believe that the yen is gonna get strong next week, guys. Look at the euro yen. I mean, this can be an ending diagonal, to be honest, in the wave 5. Looks like either a nest or an ending diagonal or a wave B. All you have to do is, if you see that 118.44 is taken, get lower, because that's gonna take a lower about 500 pips. But it can be both a scenario, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, like the euro index is showing. So it can be both of them, but I would go with the ending diagonal. That goes pretty much better with the euro index. Now what happened is that the ending diagonal do not go that well with the yen's trend that we are expecting. Look at the cap yen. Cap Gen looks like it ends a wave 2 right here, and you're gonna start trading higher. So that's possible that the pound also is doing a wave C, a wave 5 ending diagonal. So guys, in general, we're expecting dollar weakness for this coming week. We're expecting gens miss. Some pairs are showing bullish, some pairs are showing like it's gonna be a gens trend. We're expecting gold and silver higher. So guys, I'm sorry again about the seminar. We did these two videos, about a 30-minute video, so you guys can enjoy and cover everything that we're gonna be covering in the seminar. Thank you guys.